Okay, fine. So good morning again and welcome back to my Salesforce user group Chanpur India. And today we have Aisha in this event and we will discuss about the pagination in LWC. So let me introduce myself first of all. So my name is Rohit Kumar. I'm a Salesforce developer at Dell Technology and I'm community speaker. I have 6x Salesforce certified and 1x Salesforce Copilot certified DevOps engineer. I'm a speaker, blogger, and YouTuber. So you can follow me on social media handles, Salesforce Hunt in YouTube channel, and Facebook and website and my LinkedIn profile. So if you have any query questions, so you can reach out to me anytime. I will give you the question and answer based on your requirement. Right. So that is things from my side. And one more thing, some housekeeping rule in this session. So please mute the mic. So if you have any query questions, so we will give the answer within last minute of this session, and keep adding question in chat window so I can give the answer, or Aisha can we give the answer. So over to you, Aisha. Thank you.
Hello, friends. Good morning, all. So, let me
You can
introduce
share your
myself.
screen. Sorry for
Yeah.
interrupting.
Sorry. I'll
Yeah.
just. Can you see my screen?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Let me introduce myself. This is Aisha Nadia. So, I'm a Salesforce developer working in an MNC company. So, I have 3+ years experience and 4 into Salesforce certified. Today, let's start with this client side pagination. Okay, in LWC, how we can achieve this. So, so what are the points we are going to see in this session is how we can create a new component in LWC, and how we can create a component composition. That is how we can embed this child component inside the parent component. Okay, so how we can connect this Apex class to get the data from the database, and the communication, how this happening from parent component to child component, and in turn from child to parent. Okay, so all those points we are going to see in this event. And wire service, how we can use the wire service. Okay, so what actually I'm going to do is today is, so first I'll create a parent component, and I'll just invoke an Apex class, and I'm just calling all the records. I'm just pulling the records from the Apex class. I'm just displaying in the parent component. So the parent component will have all the records. So I don't want to display all the records in the single window. I just want a lot of pages to display all those records. So for that case, I'll create another one component, that is child component, that will hold these buttons, this previous, next, everything. Okay. So what is happening actually, this parent component is invoking Apex class, and Apex class is sending all the data, and now the parent component is displaying all the records. What it will do means it is just passing those records into the child component. So when the user click the next button, the child component just slides down the records and send only the limited records to the parent component to display. Okay, the is it clear for everyone what I'm going to do? Sorry to interrupt. Okay, are you clear with these points? Hello, let's jump to practical now. Okay, I'll just create just an Apex class. Okay, so if a class want to be imported into the LWC means I need to use Aura enabled. Okay, so that is the annotations. So once I type this Aura enable, these catch statements will be displaying. I don't want this right now. I'll just delete this one, and I'm using cacheable is equal to true. Uh, this annotation is that I just am asking the system to use the cache memory. Otherwise, each and every time it will trip the server, which is impact our performance. Okay, so I'm just using the cache memory. That's why I'm using cacheable is equal to true. Now what I'm going to do, I just want to return the list of contact records. So I'm just using list. My method name is get contact list. Okay, I'm using a simple query return. That's it. And the saving this class. So once I'm done with this one, I get an yellow color, right? This one, it's turned, this class is turned to yellow color. This means it's giving some warning to me. So let's see what is that. Oh, validate the CRUD permission before the SOCL or DML operation. So what is that? So whether that user is having the permission to get the record from that object. Okay. So in order to avoid this error message, we'll just use a keyword with. Okay. It's done. So we are ready with this one Apex class. So now let's move to create this Lightning Web component. I have to select create Lightning Web component. I have to give a name. Let's say Pagination parents. Okay. So and now I want to import this Apex class. Oh, where's my Apex class? Yeah, just I want to import this Apex class into my LWC. For that, I'll just use import. I need to use a variable. I'll take the same variable, this one, let contact list.
Sorry for interrupt
Mm,
you, Aisha.
mm.
I want to add something here because it's a best
Ah,
practice to always use Apex under the LWC. So now under your Apex class, you already wrote some codes, right? So first of
yeah.
all, you have to check your code is working or not, right? So how to
Oh,
check under the VS code? So just you know, maybe you know, and if you don't know, so I can explain that one.
yeah, yeah. Please, please, please.
Yeah. Okay. So under the project directory hierarchy,
Mm-hmm.
you will be see one folder that is called scripts.
Mm.
Script. So
Okay.
come down, come down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, script. Under the script we have Apex. Just click on
Oh,
this Apex. Yeah.
okay.
Open this hello.apex, or you can create your new file as well. It's based up
Okay.
to you. Okay. And
Okay.
just remove all the things from here.
Okay.
Yep.
Mm. Okay.
And just remove this back forward slash, yes, and
Mm-hmm.
use your class name here, because this is the
Mm.
anonymous window, and we can check
Okay.
our Apex class inside this anonymous window, right? So
Yeah.
it may be good practice, because of you can check your Apex class because it's working fine now, so you can
Oh.
use anywhere as you want. This is the
Oh. Okay. Okay.
first things, right? Before
Oh. Oh.
using in under the LWC, always check
Mm-hmm.
your Apex.
Okay.
Yeah, so now you
Oh.
can write your class name here, because
Mm-hmm.
we can
Mm.
access the static method with the help of class name. So just
Okay.
use the class name here. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And then dot notation, and you can use your method name here. Yep. Yes. Yes, and give the parenthesis and semicolon, and it this method return list of contact, so you can store list of contact.
Mm-hmm.
This method return type is a list of contact, so uh, create a variable list of contact,
Mm-hmm.
list like that. Line number 1, you can use the,
Okay. I need to
yeah,
store same like
yes, yes,
anonymous. Okay.
exactly, exactly, yeah. So list of contact, yeah, close it and give the variable name, any name as you want, and equal to, yes, and just select all the line number 1, select
Mm,
whole line,
okay.
yeah, just, and control shift P, you can press control shift P and just type execute
Execute.
highlighted current selected tags anonymous apex with highlighted. Yes,
This
second one,
one.
second one,
Okay.
second one. Yes, and it's always written in the, output. You can scroll up, or span this panel in the
Mm-hmm.
top, and you will be see all the records as you have in your Apex class. Just scroll up, and now you can see, just scroll up, scroll up. And
Mm-hmm.
also, yeah, one more thing, you can just system.debug, you can do SAR variable into system.debug, so it's
Okay.
easy to check your data is coming or not.
Okay.
Yes, and semicolon, and then same process, select all the
Hmm.
text and just execute, and you will be see the all the records of the contact here. It means our Apex class working fine. So now you can see all the records here, this one, the
Correros. This
contact.
one.
Like,
Here also. Yeah,
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 yeah. I'm
you
getting
can
all
see
that.
this, yeah,
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 yeah, yeah.
exactly.
Thank you.
So
Okay.
that means our Apex controller working fine, so you can use
Mm.
anywhere as you want. Please go ahead.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Let's remove this one. Okay, so I'm just invoking this, importing this one, the Apex class into the LWC. For that, I have to use Salesforce Apex. My method name. Okay. Now I want to connect with this Apex class. So for that, I need a decorator. That is wire decorator. I'm just connecting this one. So first of all, I'll just type wire, connect with this one. I'm just creating a method. And that holds data or error. If I get data, so I need to store it in the variable. So I'll just create a variable, total contacts list. Here I'll just type, I just want to store it in the variable, this dot total contact list equal to data. Okay. So if I'm getting data means I'm just storing it in the variable. That's it. So next, if I'm getting error means I'm just want to display the error. So console dot log just want to display. That's it. So I want to display all these names in the UI. I just want to show it in the UI. For that, I'll just use the HTML page. Okay, so here I'll just do, let's say I want to save this one. Control S. Let's go to my parent HTML. Okay. So for showing anything, so first the basic thing, we need to create a card. So I'll just create a lightning card, and title is okay. So I just want to create a icon also. Icon name standard colon contact. So if you want to want more icon means just go to the Google and type SLDS. So this is the platform where created by the Salesforce itself. We can use all those stuff here. Here you can get the icons. Click on the icons, so you can able to access all the icons here. So here I just use the contact. Okay. So I just taken this icon in the standard list. It is in the standard list. So I have using that one. Just close this one. Okay, let's type template. I want to check the condition whether I'm getting the data in that variable. So if true, it's equal to just taking the variable. This is my variable. So okay, if I'm getting the data means what should I do? So I just want to display all the list, right? All the names. So I'll just use for just the same like a loop. Okay. So for each this total contact list, I'm taking each item, I'm giving a variable name. So let's say it's a contact. Okay, so I'm take that it's similar like a loop you have in the flow also we can use the loop, the same thing. Okay, I'm using the for each loop. I'm taking the name as contact for each item. So now I want to display this one. So for that I can use p tag. Contact.id. Yeah, done. So I'm just saying this one. Okay, so it is also deployed. So I have in the setting itself, I just check one checkbox that is it should be deployed while saving itself. So it is automatically it get deployed. Let's see whether we got that one. Lightning component. Just go and check whether we has deployed. Yeah, pagination parent it's there. Now what I will do, actually I didn't expose my component, right? So I'll just go and want to do delete and just type true, and I want to store it in the lightning app page.
And Isa and the
Mm.
other audience, please keep in your mind these things. Instead of typing these things like manually, I
Mm.
have automatic script, so you can use
Uh-huh.
my script and just press the tab key, and it's automatic comes all the like lightning app page, home page, record page, utility bar, quick
Mm.
action, community page, everything you can see in the few seconds, maybe 1 second, you can see all the things. So I will share that script to you. You can
Ah,
use under the VS Code and just hit the control q or something like that. I have some shortcut, you can make it your user defined key binding, and you
yeah,
can use it.
actually, it should
Yeah,
come. I am not sure whether
no
this.
problem, just for your knowledge purpose I'm telling
Oh,
these things.
mm,
Okay, thank you.
because it is easy for me to type also. Can you check this index is correct? I'm not sure whether it's correct or not.
That is correct.
Correct, huh?
Lightning underscore app page, yes.
Double underscore.
Yep.
Okay, app page. Okay. Okay, let's move to our or just I can create one page now. Lightning app builder. Just go and click this one. I want to create a new page. Select a page. I'll give a name. Let's just take a normal template. Let's type Pagination. Yeah, it's it. Yeah, we got all the records now. Just save this one. Activate. Save it. Finish. Can quickly go to our page, Pagination demo. Now we are getting all the records. Okay, so not so we are done with this one. So we are just calling the Apex class. The Apex class interns and all the data, and the parents having all the records. Now what we can do? Now we can just create a child components. Okay, I'm not going to do any logic here. I'm just creating a child component and with these buttons. That's it. So let's create a child component. Pagination. Okay, so I'll just go to the UI. So I'll take this lightning layout. I want to create the button. So for that case, I'm using the layout, lightning layout. Now I got my this one layout. Okay. Lightning layout items. So first I'll create a button. First item will be my button, lightning button. Label is equal to, let's say previous. And I'll select one icon also. Icon name will be, just go and we can check here. Let's type left. Okay, I got one left icon. So control C. So my icon is in my utility. So I'll type utility colon left. Okay, that's it. Now layout item. So I have done with one item. So I just created one button. That button name is previous, and I given an icon. That's it. So I'll just copy this one, the same thing. Okay. So in the second one, I'll type this next, and my icon will be not left now, right. So in the middle, I don't want to show any buttons, so I'll remove this one. I'm just displaying some text. That's it. So displaying, let it be blank now. We can fill it at the end. Page. Okay. So that's it. So I didn't do anything in my JavaScript. I just created only the two buttons and just displaying some text. Now I want to embed this one inside my parent component. So I'll just go to my parent component, and here I'll just type C hyphen my pagination child. Okay. Pagination child. Okay, why I'm using hyphen means this camel case will not be accepted in the LWC. That's why I'm using the hyphen. So I can quickly save this one. Let's see whether we can get all those stuff in our org. Let's go to here, refresh it. Refresh again. Okay, just go here, edit page. Yeah, now we are getting this buttons, right? So just save this one. Just okay. Are you able to see this one? I just want this one. So okay, now it is everything is congested. Okay, I'll put some SLDS in that also. So now what we can do, I want to pass the data. So now the parent is having all the records. Now this parent want to pass the data to the child components. Okay. So for that what we can do, just go to the parent component. In this one, I'm just creating a variable named records. Yes, the records are listed here, right? So I'll just control this. So now the child has the record, but it should be but this variable it's not. It should be available public, right? So in that case, we need to use another one decorator, that is API decorator. Okay, so let's quickly jump to the child component, the JavaScript. We can use this API decorator. So API decorator means what it will do. So this will make any variable or property publicly available across all the components. Okay. So let's go now. This records, just use the API decorator to my variable record. Okay. Records. So I want to set that record. I want to get those records. So I'm using the set operation, set records. I'm getting the data. So if it holds the data means I want to store it in the variable. So if it is taking data, I want to store it in the variable. So let's say total records. Okay, I'm just using this variable. Now I'm using this dot total records is equal to data. That's it. So I'm just getting the data from the parent. I'm just storing in the variable in the child component. Now what next? So now this child is going to slice those record, right? So it is going to slice the record. So I'm using another one variable. how many records I need to see. Visible records. Okay, I'm taking another variable, record size. Is equal to 5. So I want to display only the 5 records in each and every page. Okay, so that's why I'm taking the record size another one variable as 5. So now this line is going to do all the magic. So visible records equal to data dot slice. Going to slice. Okay, so for this method we need two parameters. One, it will be the start index, that is the index position, start of the index and end of the position. Okay, so let's say, so this will be stored at it's like an array. Okay, so it will be stored at the index of 0. So we need to give from where to where we need to slice those records. So I'm just giving from here to here, that's it. So the index will be 0 till 5. Okay, so I'm just hard coding now 0, and I'm giving this dot record size. I have already stored the variable as 5. I have already defined it's 5. Okay, so we are done with this. Now we want to pass this record into the parent. So for that case we need a event. So with the help of the event only, with the help of the custom event, we can communicate from the this child to parent. Okay, so for that we'll just create one method, pass record. Okay, now I'm just dispatching the event. Before creating, I'm just dispatching the event. So this can be taken in a single line. Now I'm creating an event, new custom event. Okay, so for creating any event, it will take two attributes. One, it will be the name, another the detail. So let's say the name is sliced. Okay, let me small one, sliced, and here I'll pass the detail. So detail records. So I want to pass this one, this dot visible records, right? So this dot visible records. Yeah. So now the child is passing the records to the parents. Okay. Actually, here the semicolon will not come. Here it will come. So if you are setting any record, we are using set operation, means it is mandatory to use the get operation also. So let's say get of records return is dot visible records. That's it. So now I want to call this event in the parent. Let's go to the parent. So here we'll use one keyword, that is on. So on is used for invoking the event. So what is our event name? It is sliced, right? So let's copy this one. Let's put it here. Sliced handler. Just I'm just taking one method. So here, so I am in the parent component in the JavaScript. Okay, so I want to get all those records from whichever records is sending from the child. I want to get it in the parent, and I need to display it in place of this total contact list. So it has sliced down something, right? So that I want to display it here. So let's go here, and what I'll do, control slice. This method is using an event, so I'm just using event here. So I want to store it inside a variable. So my visible contacts. Just taking this one. So this dot visible contacts is equal to. So I'm using another one JavaScript property operator. This is a three dots. This is a spread operator. Okay. So I'm getting spread operator means everything from the array. I want to copy everything in the array. So that is the use of spread operator. I'll just use events dot detail dot records. So what is this one? So here. So this is my event. So event dot detail dot records. Okay. So I'm taking here. So now I want to show the visible contacts in place of total contacts. Let's this. Okay. Now let's go and check. No, I should not see all the records. I want to see only the 5 records. Okay. So let's refresh it again. Okay. So something error is coming. Let's see, what did I miss now? Just dispatching the event. Okay. Just passing this one. Mm-hmm. Mm. Let's go to the just getting this. Mm. Actually, I didn't call the this one method, right? Really, I forgot to call my method. Password. Oh my god. Okay, so what I'm doing, I'm using the API decorator from that variable. I'm getting all the record and storing it in the variable, and I'm using another one variable to slice all this record into only my size. That is, I'm taking around 5. So I'm just calling one method. That method will pass all the event that records. Okay, in that event, I am passing the visible record. Okay, now it should work. Let's see. Yeah, it's getting. Okay, so we slice down only the 5 records. The rest of the record, we need to create the pages. So for that, we need 2 variables. That is, one is my current page. When the user click on this button, it should take to the next page, right? So we need a total pages and our current page. So let's put all our logic inside this next button. Okay, let's go and move to this one. My child, just give something. It's very consistent now. Just give flexibility is equal to grow. Let's okay. Now let's go to my child code. And now I want to call a method, right? On click in the button. In the next button, I need to use on method. Next handler. Okay. Let's see here. I have created the method. So first it should be this. Let's say this is our current page. Okay. So first we can take a variable current page. Page is equal to 1. Okay. So another one variable total page. So for example, if the parent component is sending around 10 records means, so first we need the 10. So that means the data, we are getting the data here, right? So 10 divided by our record size divided by 5. So the total page will be 2. So each and every page it will display 5 records. So totally the total page should be 2, right? So that we are going to do now. So first we want to calculate what are the total number of pages. So for that I'll use this dot total page is equal to data. I just want to round it. That's one that I'm using the method seal. So this will round everything. Here I'm just taking data dot length. So in this data I'm getting the array. So I just want only the length. So for that I'm using data dot length divided by my visible records. This dot record size. Okay, so we are done. So in the next handler, so whenever the user click on the next button, the current page should get incremented, right? So first we can use that one. So if current page should be less than total page, so this dot current page, it should be less than this dot total page. So if it is less than, then I should use, I just want to increment my current page. Current page. And after that I'll call my method. So this dot pass record, I want to pass okay. So once so whenever the user clicks the button, the page got incremented, and at the same time this now what did I do in the visible records? I just slice down, and here I have hard coded it, right? So now we can give the start position and the end position dynamically. So if there's a lot of records means how it will do in each and every page, how it will slice the records. I want to give that one. So for that, first I'll just copy this one. I don't want here. I'll put it in. Cons say start. this dot current page. I'm using a formula to calculate the start position, and this dot record size and end position. Cost dot end is equal to this dot current page this dot record size. Okay, so the first page will be the current page will be the one this we have defined, right? So 1 minus 1 0, so it will be 0. So 0 with anything will be 0. That is my first one end point. So current page will be 1 by default. So 1 into record size I have already defined 5. So in my visible record, first one it will take the start, the end position will be 0 comma 5. That is what we are displaying now, right? So now just remote. Actually, I have stored the data in this variable, this dot total records. Copy this one. I'll put it here. Okay. So this is the start position and this is the end position. So if they click on the next button, means the current page will get incremented. So it will be 2, right? So the start position will be 2 minus 1. So into 5. So 5 comma next the it is 2 into 5. That's 10. So the start will be the 5 comma 10. Okay. So like that, yeah. Just you can save this one. Let's see whether it's working or not. Wait. Yeah, it's working. Can you able to see? So we just sliced down all the records and it is just moving. But I didn't put any functionality in the previous button. That's why it is not showing. Now I'll just go to and put the same logic in the previous button also. So here I'll just display my current page and my total page. So I'll click on this one, current page. So I'll use on click now. Same like that. Previous handler. If when this previous should work only when the current page is greater than 1, right? So once we are if we are getting if we are in the second page or third page, this previous button should work. So we'll check that condition now. So this dot current page should be greater than 1. So that time I'll just same thing. Yes, we have deployed this one. Let's refresh it. Mm. Okay, now it's getting. So we are in the first page of the sixth page. So it is getting incremented, but still the previous is not working. Let's see. Did I save that one? Yeah, I didn't save actually. Let's try again. Ah, it's working. So you guys understood that how we can do the pagination. Okay. Thanks, Rohit. Thanks for giving me this opportunity.